In the minds of many Spidey fans, Tobey Maguire is the GOAT. His Spider-Man was the first to hit screens with a trio of films. So after his return in No Way Home, ScreenRant is trying to figure out if his Spider-Man 4 will ever happen. Holland multiverse. After a year of speculation and months of Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield denying involvement, 2021's Spider-Man No Way Home finally saw the two former web-slingers return to the big screen to join current Spider-Man Tom Holland, and number 4 of the Holland standalone Spidey films was finally recently announced. But will Maguire return? It's unclear, but if that return doesn't happen in the new Holland Spidey, it could happen in 2027's Secret Wars, a movie that will supposedly mash up a whole slew of Marvel players past and present, including the X-Men. However, Maguire's return could also happen in the form of his own standalone film, a Part 4 that he was denied nearly 20 years ago.
Wow.
Raimi's Spider-Man 4. After the tepid response to Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 3, Sony decided to halt plans for his Spider-Man 4. Since then, the MCU and the Sony Spideyverse have collided more than a few times, and Raimi has gone on to direct Doctor Strange 2 and is rumored to direct Part 3. Coincidentally, Doctor Strange is a big reason why the three Peter Parkers now coexist. This could be a Raimi master plan all along, and that leads us to Raimi's Spider-Man 4. Rumors are that the cancelled film could still happen with Maguire starring and Raimi at the helm, and Raimi isn't exactly confirming nor denying it. In an interview from April of 2024, Raimi says, "Well, I haven't heard about that yet. I did read that, but I'm not actually working on it yet. I haven't talked to Tobey, but maybe Marvel has." Notice the yets. So there is a chance. Even Kirsten Dunst has expressed interest in returning. Part 4 was supposedly set to feature Vulture and the Lizard as villains, but we're guessing Raimi would devise a new script from scratch. But will we ever see it? Only time and more superhero box office receipts will tell. The verdict. Thanks in large part to No Way Home and Deadpool and Wolverine, it's clear that any iteration of any superhero can return for any reason. People cheered when Jennifer Garner's Elektra and Chris Evans's Johnny Storm showed up in Deadpool and Wolverine, two not so fondly remembered versions of those characters. Even speculative fan casting is coming to the big screen. Just look at John Krasinski as Mr. Fantastic and Doctor Strange 2. Bottom line, anything is on the table when it comes to the current state of multiverse storylines. Even if Tobey Maguire doesn't return for a proper Spider-Man 4, something tells us we haven't seen the last of him as Peter Parker/Spidey. Do you think Maguire's Spider-Man 4 will happen? Thanks for watching ScreenRant.